rolling? Is it going? I think so. Hey, listen up, guys. This is your boy trubeleafer here, okay? And I've been seeing a lot of posts getting just tarnished by comments. The post being from EA Sports NHL, right? When they're talking about their NHL games, I see so many people talking about glitch goals and nonsense like that really just comes down to bad gameplay. Okay, I play on the PS5. There's a couple different, you get the adaptive triggers and stuff, and there's lots of other cool features about this particular edition of the game that's never really been in it before, and I really think people undervalue them. They're great additions, and I want to show you some today. So I'm going to show you an unedited, just straight up game of online versus. Okay, so you guys can see not only is that the best version of the game to play, right, the best game mode in my opinion, but also I'll show you all the different features that come along as we go through the game that I want to talk about, because I'm telling you, this is the best version of NHL that's ever existed before now, and it's going to be the best perhaps for a little while too. At least until the next one comes out, alright? So, here's my play online versus record right now, so you guys know I'm not messing around, okay? I'm not saying I'm a superstar or nothing, but I ain't no slouch neither, right? That's a record right there that's nice to be proud of. I cracked the top 1,000, at least temporarily here, so it could all change today. But let's give it a go, all right? Let's show you guys what this game is really all about, okay? Again, NHL 22 on the PS5, okay? You're gonna see what I deal with, all right? I hear about lots of other glitches and stuff that happen that I'm just like, I've never even experienced these glitches, so I don't know who's getting them. I don't know what systems they play on or something like that, or which edition of the game they have. That might matter too. So if anyone comments down below about things that they've dealt with, I swear I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying I don't deal with it. I don't understand it. So, and you know what? Maybe if we're lucky, we'll catch a couple of glitches ourselves. You know what I mean? Because there definitely are still plenty. I'm not by any means saying that this game is perfect. It is in no way perfect. Plenty of room for improvement. But all I'm saying is this one in particular, compared to the ones before it, there's just so many small things they got right this time around that make it feel a lot more like hockey, okay? So feel free to give it a try too. I don't know if you can borrow it from a friend or go over to a friend's house and try it out, but you're about to see what it all is here. I got my blue light filtering glasses on. These are not prescription, but they're supposed to reduce eye strain. I don't know. I like wearing them. I like wearing them for playing the video games, you know? So right away you can see that they got the X factors on top of their heads, right? At the face-offs and stuff like that. You kind of see who has extra abilities. The Matthews one is pretty handy if you can pull it off right. It's just a little toe drag and then shoot, and he gets it off with so much power compared to other players. But you got McDavid there. He's got his own thing, probably the skating it looks like, right? And I just keep him to the outside. I just keep him to the outside as much as possible. Everyone tries to go for those one-timers in front still, and as they should. If you're going to leave a wide-open one-timer, I don't understand how that's a glitch goal. Like, that's not my fault you can't defend, man. Cover the front of your net. See, I did not do a very good job there, and if he had scored, that's not a cross-crease or a glitch or something like that. It's my own stupid fault, right? It's my own stupid fault. Folks, make sure you're getting your face-offs in, okay? Freeze the puck, I mean. It gives you a chance to change the lines, get some fresh guys out there, all right? This is crucial in today's thing. That's another thing that I see all the time. People complaining about, oh, how can Zdeno Chara skate faster than Connor McDavid? That's unrealistic. That's stupid. Well, have you had Connor McDavid out there for 4 straight minutes? And is Zdeno Chara like fresh on the ice after, sitting for 5 minutes? That stuff matters. It matters, absolutely, as it would in real life. So it's realistic. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, no, I tried to do a little move there. It did not work out. It did not work out. That's alright, that's alright. But I'm telling you guys, some of the other stuff that's really cool about this game is the sticks are a lot more real, right? There's always been a problem with hockey games that you can't make the stick real all the time because, like, it'll cause people to trip. Like, how's that a glitch goal? You know what I mean? How's that a glitch goal? The guy literally let me walk out in front of the net like I was nobody, like I was a chump. You know what I mean? If they did that in the NHL, McCabe would have scored the exact same goal. No goalie's going to handle that because he'll be so shocked that they just let him walk right out uncontested, untouched. That's a goal, man. That's a goal in real life. Happens all the time. Not a glitch goal. It's not a glitch goal. Learn how to defend. Right? Okay, so he's trying to... I don't like how hard it is to... how hard it is. Oh, I got the offside thing on. Oh, that's distracting, man. Clearly my son's been playing, huh? Oh, jeez. I had something to say I want to say about what I didn't like about it. Now I forget. Oh, I don't like how hard it is to strip somebody of the puck. Like, it gets to a point where there's just ways they can angle themselves and stuff. It's very difficult. Not impossible, but I agree it's far too difficult. You know what I mean? There's certain angles a player can be at where a body check is next to impossible. Next to impossible. It's not impossible to get the puck from them, but it's darn near impossible to throw a real body check from certain angles. Whereas in real life, you could totally do it, but you'd probably catch a penalty for it. But hey, there's times I'd rather take that penalty. There's times I'd rather take that penalty, like right now if I had to, right? If I had to. Block that, see? No one-timers in front of me, and if they get one, it's my own fault. It's not theirs. You won't hear any excuses from me. It's not true. The AI isn't perfect, right? The AI isn't perfect, and sometimes there's confusion there, and it causes your AI to go out of position when they shouldn't. Oh, I can't believe I didn't go for that. Oh, man. So, yeah, there are times where the cross-crease goals are the computer's fault. But most of the time, it's because it just doesn't know how to handle some other mistake that you just made before that. So I wish there was a little bit more forgiveness on the AI's part. I swear at the beginning, when this game first came out, there was. I don't know what happened. I had video proof of it. We were showing people that, like, oh, they're covering the front of their net better and stuff. And, man, at times in this game, that still just goes right back to the old ways of them just giving up the front of the net all the time. But... again, the AI is very responsive. If you start making mistakes, it starts making mistakes. Sometimes a little too much. I don't think it's very fair, but, you know. Come on. A little bit more speed would have been nice there. Oh. So the haptic trigger stuff, guys, these triggers you see up here, right? They tense up. They get harder to push in at times. And, oh, you can't do that to my goalie. What are you talking about here, right? What are you talking about? Oh, he's just going to cover up, eh? He's going to cover up. Wait till I'm not paying attention and he'll just, like, one-punch me? Maybe. I'm not very good at fighting. This is, like, my least skilled part of the game. My worst part of the game. I love fighting. It's fun, but I suck at it. Especially online against real people. Which, by the way, guys, this is online versus, right? This is online versus. That means I'm against a real human being, right, in another part of the world. That's the only way to play, all right? That hut mode stuff, forget about the hut mode. You're wasting your money on the hut mode. You're wasting your time on the hut mode if you're not paying for it. Because you have to, it's all about the cards, and you have to just keep plugging away, whether for free or with money. Spending so much time building up a team full of 90-plus ranked cards. You know what I mean? And that's the only way you can have a good team. Whereas this, it's like, hey, you can choose your favorite NHL team. That's all. And every NHL team can beat every other NHL team once, if the person controlling it especially is any good. Right? So I think online versus is the most fair way to play. It's just straight up person versus person. You know, favorite team versus favorite team. Or whatever team you like playing with. It doesn't have to be the favorite team that you watch. Right? But it's the best way. It's the best way to play. Now we crank that top 1,000. Like, you know, and I don't play it very often, guys. You saw my record. My record's very low in terms of games played. I barely play this game compared to people that are, like, high ranked. They're playing thousands of games a year. Like, thousands. I don't have that kind of time, man. You know? Alright, see, like, I'm just trying to confuse him so that he'll make a mistake with his AI. Like, he'll get in their way or something, and that'll create an opportunity where I can take advantage. Oh, I'm gonna block this. I didn't do it fast enough. He still got the pass through. But you can see, it wasn't a guarantee, guys. It wasn't a guarantee. One-timers are not a guarantee in this game. Stop acting like they always are. Alright? So if I get one off, it doesn't mean that it was given to me. 1-0 lead over Edmonton so far. So what do you guys think so far, huh? Comment down below if you haven't already. Comment down below about what you think of the game so far. You know what I mean? What you like about it, what you hate about it. Whatever it is, make sure you subscribe perhaps too. We've been getting a lot of subscriptions lately. A lot of subscribers have increased a lot this month, so thank you very much to any newcomers. And just keep in mind, man, this channel is all about Leafs and hockey. So it's video games, it's real life, it's all of it, man. If you only like one or the other, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You'll still have fun with me, okay? I'm not like a gaming channel, but I'm also not like a sports channel, right? Oh, like, come on! That's gold! That's gold! Right? I'm gonna make him watch these replays too. This Edmonton fan, he's gonna eat it today. Kasha, look at this. Oh, what a horrible replay to show. What a stupid... See, that's a problem with the game right there. There's one, right? It chooses horrible angles for the replay. Like, consistently. They have good ones. You see them pop up for meaningless plays. But on the goals, they always show you the worst angles. So fix that. But at least it's not a gameplay issue, you know? The game is still fun to play. That's what I look for. I don't care about all the extra stuff. Game modes and, like, cinematics and stuff. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like, I outskated that guy. That's what happened. Was it cross crease? Absolutely. But I deserved it, though. I earned it. It wasn't just, like, a fluke that I caught. And since we all know that that's a weakness with goalies in real life, and especially in this game, you gotta defend against it. If you don't, it's your own fault. It's always your own fault. We all know it's a problem. But at least it's an equal problem for all of us. Oh, I was a little too late doing that. See, solid play around the boards, guys. That's all you need to do sometimes, right? Keep the perimeter going. A little one-timer action. That's a proper one-timer, you know, from the point. Cross the blue line like that. You score on one of those, no one can call that cross crease ever. I don't care if it went from corner to corner. Like, that goalie should be able to handle an angle like that from far back. You know what I mean? You guys like the tunes? Got a little bit of a rock vibe today, that's all I'm feeling. But I like lots of different types of stuff. Oh, so like I was saying about the haptic triggers, though, I think I forgot. They stiffen up, right? And they stiffen up at times where you screw up a pass. Or like you're trying to pass. Oh, no way! Campbell came up huge! You see what I'm saying? Even the goalies are a little bit better this time around. But the triggers tense up when you're about to make a bad pass, or at least a tough angle pass or something like that. So what I like about that is it immediately lets you know, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with a mistake. Which is something that is true in real life too. If you're holding a hockey stick and the puck goes off of it weird, you know what I mean? Either your fault or someone else's fault, doesn't matter. I should have got it sooner. What happened there? I just froze. Yeah, when you do something wrong in real life with your stick, puck, whatever, you feel it. You feel it before your eye even notices that it's happened. You just go, oh, that doesn't feel right. And you immediately start responding. That's what this does. That's what this does by locking the triggers like that. It's very cool. Very cool. Way better than the PS4 stuff. So if you, that's already a huge difference in terms of your reaction time, how you handle the situation, you know. Instant feedback of like, oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up. Oh, there we go. See, I'm not even going to one-time it. Forget it. Because he's got that covered. Instead, I'm just going to keep forcing shots to the middle. And eventually, he'll start defending the shots and leave a pass open. You know, you jab, 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 and then you go in for that uppercut. You know? Oh, jeez. Oh, Campbell's looking good. Campbell's looking good. Hey, how about Campbell in that all-star game, huh? What a beauty. Matthews, too, but we all know he's an all-star. But how about that Campbell getting an all-star break there, huh? Loved it. All right, win it back, and then around the boards. This is how you clear a zone, folks. And then you're supposed to chip it the other way. Oops. Oops. At least we clear the zone, man. That's what matters most in that situation. Right? Because that'll be what happens, is they have to regroup now. They can't just come back into your zone. So it takes the pressure off you for a second. It's most important. And right now even, I want to get it out of the zone more than anything. Shouldn't give it away, but you know, like it's better than losing it in your own zone. Always. If you're gonna lose the puck, Lose it in their zone, not yours. So you gotta hold the R1 button, right? Like, don't just tap it. You tap it, and you're gonna poke the guy right in the skates, and you're gonna take a tripping call. If you hold R1, you get to control it more, right? Like it's actually in your hand, and therefore you can direct it away from the player's stick or player's skate, sorry, and you won't take a tripping call. Oh, come on! What was wrong with that hit? What was wrong with that hit? All right, penalty kill mode. Penalty kill mode. The other thing that the haptic trigger system stuff does, or I guess it's not the triggers, it's the vibration in the controls. On these new PS5 controllers, it vibrates sections of the controller at once, not all of it individually, or not all of it completely. And it kind of does this thing when you're skating that, like, at all times, I'm feeling a little bit of rumble in one direction or another direction. I got caught talking about the game instead of paying attention. I was supposed to dump that. Oh, there we go. Kempf, let's go, buddy. Oh, try to go short side. You know, pull it over like you're going to cut across, but then go short side. Just get it down, man. Forget this. Okay, this is good. I wanted to change the options, get rid of... no. Settings, here we go. 23 seconds. Our nice trainer. Let's turn this stuff off. That's good for teaching my son. I've been trying to teach him like how to play a certain position using the game. I position lock him. That's another cool thing you can do about these games. You can position lock, and you can only be left wing or only be right D or whatever else like that. So if you want to teach kids about how to play a certain position, it's a great tool to have a game like this. You know, it's a great tool. 50 seconds left to go to kill this thing, huh? Oh, see, he went first, which means I would have won it automatically if I had just done it properly, because he went first like that. But I screwed up my timing too. He caught me off guard. He got me to flinch as well. See, that's me holding the R1. Holding the R1 and then waving the stick around. You know what I mean? You're like moving it. You're like, woo, right? Waving it around. I guess I had an intermission coming up. I could have just waited till now to, to turn the options off. But, you know, it's how I go. If I think about it, I have to do it. Otherwise, I will forget. We're about even for time on attack here, you know. He's got more shots than I do even, right? More hits. But, you know, we just got to make them count when we get them. Sometimes you got to play more defense than offense, right? I don't know what the problem is with this league, but everyone, well, even the fans too, just like nobody appreciates defense. And it's like, it's a lost art. It's a lost art. It's such a beautiful thing when done right. Like that. See what he did there? How is that a glitch goal when he slid to block the pass? That's what he did. So he did that to himself. And I'm not supposed to score on that because he makes a mistake with his defense? Like, no. That's not a glitch goal. Watch what he does. Slides out of the way, and then the goalie's like, what? Like, I thought you were there with me. I'm telling you, if you don't defend properly, the AI thinks you don't know what you're doing, and your goalie responds as such. They make more saves when the players in front of him are behaving properly, what it thinks is properly, not you, right? Not me either. I disagree with a lot of the strategies in this AI programming, but the reality is it's got a set idea of what you should be doing with each individual player, whoever you're controlling, and if you're not doing that, other people go out of position. You cause problems for yourself. There we go, that little chip move, I still love that thing. Oh, come on. So the sticks being real, I was kind of talking about that a little bit earlier too, right? So they're more physical now, which means if your opponents get possession of the puck, you can kind of cut off their stick a little bit. Because as you skate through the shaft, it'll actually move now. You don't just skate right through it. So you can kind of like, if you didn't want to hit somebody, you can even just cut off their stick and you'll come out with the puck. Oh, I thought he was with me. He went for a line change. No. See, like that. I didn't have to hit him. I just cut off his stick. I skated in front of it. And he lost the puck temporarily. Now, I didn't do a good enough job getting it back. But trust me, you can if you're more prepared than I was there. I've done it plenty of times. I love that. Like, it's way more like hockey that way. That, like, I can actually interfere with your stick without having to hit somebody. Genius. Like, I don't have to stick lift every single time I want to affect you. I can actually just skate right in front of your stick. Like, does anybody even mention that when they're trashing this game? I don't think so. I have no idea that that's even happening. Woo, come on, pull it back. Oh, I was like 1 versus 3 there. Holy. I love the L1 blocks. You get down on the one knee and lay the stick down. It works better than the sliding block. I'm telling you. Campbell's having a game. My goodness. You see? It's not a given. It's not a given every time. Goalie's going hot streaks in this game, and he's already saved a couple goals there that would have been for sure goals on other games, right? And I don't mean like other generations of the game. I mean even other games in this version. You play enough of these online verses, and sometimes your players go on hot streaks. If all the random variables are kicking in your favor at the same time, you're naturally having a bit of an increase in your team's performance without you even having to try. But the same thing can happen opposite too, right? If your variables are all hitting the negatives, you know what I mean? All at the same time, or a majority of them are going off at the same time, you're gonna feel like the game can't be won, and it kind of can't. Kind of can't. If enough of them are happening, your goalie's having a bad game, your defense is having a bad game, some of your forwards are having a bad game. Like, that's all part of the simulation process. Oh my goodness, Nylander came in through huge to save the day. Oh, I couldn't stop him. Couldn't stop him. Well, he's got to get one, you know? See, but that was my fault. We all saw where that was going. I saw it, you saw it. Look, I could see. I used Dermott and I tried to poke at it, you know what I mean? I could have got closer and lifted his stick perhaps. I could have just laid down to block the shot. Like, I made a bad choice there. That's not a glitch goal. That guy fought for possession. He worked hard to get the puck to the front of the net, and he was rewarded with a shot, and that shot went in. So that's not a glitch, guys. That's hockey. Oh, almost banked it off their own D. All right, let's go. Let's finish this off if we can, man. 7 minutes left, which, you know, in 5-minute periods or 4-minute periods, 7 minutes is more like 3. Hey, there we go. There we go. And I like that you're seeing a lot more goals like that in this game. Ah, there we go. There you go. There's your quit. All right, there's your quit. You know, I'm sorry. Learn how to defend. Learn how to block shots. You can't trust goalies with that stuff all the time because goals like that can happen. Right? Goals like that can happen. He was in the right position. It kind of bobbled through him a little bit. Hey, you know, that's why it's worth taking those shots, because I also had guys in place to scoop up rebounds if I felt like it wasn't going to go that way. Now look at this. Look at this. 23-17 for shots, right? Clearly my shot quality was better. Time on attack was about the same. It's about 20 seconds, 22 seconds apart. So we had equal offensive time. Passing was pretty much dead on. I mean, he's a little bit higher than me, so he's got the edge there. I got a bit more face-offs than him. Penalty minutes were kind of the same. You know what I mean? There was really not a whole lot there that was different. Except you saw the chances I got. You saw the calculation. You saw the edge work. You know, controlling the fine tuning aspects of the characters. They can really do a lot of quick turns and edges if you slow down. If you don't slow down, right, then your guy just goes flying past pucks, flying past attackers. Like, you got to have some finesse on the controller, lay off the heavy thumb a little bit. So I hope you like it. I hope you guys like this game. If you got a PS5, I highly recommend getting it. It's the best version by far compared to any other one. And this is also, I would say, the biggest increase in enjoyment for me between editions in a long time. Probably since the 2013 version where they brought out like the really good skill stick for the first time or something. I don't know, around then, that was the last time I enjoyed the game this much in comparison to the one before it, right? You can expect now that it's on the PS5, I bet you the next game isn't going to have very many improvements. Not a whole lot. It won't be game changing. It won't be life shocking. You know what I mean? Like, because they've done that now for this one. This is leagues ahead of the last one. And if you don't believe me, if you're a hockey fan, I think hockey fans are going to like it better than gamers. Gamers are going to get frustrated with this game. So if you've played hockey for real and that's why you like playing these games, it now feels more like hockey than ever before. The AI, there we go. The AI, your own control of your player. You know what I mean? There's just lots of things about it. The stick physics, so much of it will make more sense to you if you're a hockey player in this one compared to other ones. So there you go. So plenty of room for improvement. I can go over that another time if you guys like this video. You know what I mean? Like it, subscribe along. Let me know if you enjoyed hearing about the PS5 version of this game. All right, and you know, I could do more. You know, because like I said, there's plenty of improvements I'd want to make, and a lot of them that we mentioned about the last game, a lot of them got fixed. So, you know, it's always worth it for us to say our piece online, right? EA listens. I think they really do. They do a good job over there of listening to what people want with these games, and it's never going to be enough because people whine and complain. So, all right, thanks a lot, guys. Make sure you do all the other cool things you can do, follow and subscribe or whatever else like that. Spread the word, man. True Beliefer after every Leafs game. Okay, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/TrueBeliefer. Check me out there, and we talk about each and every game. Catch the highlights and the clips here on YouTube, and of course, I'm on Instagram. Holy, I'm all over the internet now, right? I'm in your nightmares, okay? Peace!